Hi, I'm Joanne Carey. Welcome back to my channel. Today, the High Council of Orion comes through with a message that covers a lot of ground. Everything on where we're at right now, where we're going, how we can navigate this time more easily, and what is to come. So I hope you enjoy the energy of this message. It's beautiful. We greet thee. This is the High Council of Orion. It is a pleasure to speak with you and to connect with you on this day. Isn't it a miraculous time on the planet? It is almost unbelievable even for us as we look down upon the planet and we see you all glowing so brightly. You have all made tremendous shifts in this past few weeks and will continue to do so at an accelerated rate as you continue to step forward on your paths. You are almost unrecognizable to yourselves at this point in many ways. And if you haven't noticed, most recently, do begin to be aware of the shifts and changes that are happening. Begin to pay attention to how you respond differently to those things around you. Begin to understand and see differently how you are navigating the circumstances that present to you. Begin to be aware of all of the differences that are beginning to outpicture. Begin to notice how things that once bothered you are now seeming much more effortless. Begin noticing that the connection you have with your higher self, with your true self, is actually always there with you. Begin to notice just how much your connection is there, shifting and strengthening. Now, we hear some of you say right now, but my connection is weak. I am not feeling the connection at the same level that I have before. And as we have stated to this channel, as she moved across the country, as she shifted countries, that it is about integrating the new you, that it is in this transitionary period that you find yourselves that sometimes it feels that you are disconnected. It is because you are reweaving the energetic structure you have and your relationship to your full self, your guide team. And as you do this, it can be a bit more difficult, or the perception can be that it is more difficult to connect in the way you have. And part of that is because you're not meant to connect in the way you have. When you get a new car, do you wish that you were still driving your old one? Do you go to the old car even though it's not yours anymore? No, you begin to embrace and understand the new vehicle that you drive in. You understand the new features and functionality of the new car that you are in. And the more you drive the new car, the more you begin to love the new car and see the new car as your own. And this is an apt illustration of you and your light bodies. The more activated you are, the more circuits and aspects of your body that you have active and know how to use, the more you will see just what an incredible vehicle you have chosen to live this life through. Now, yes, your body and your energetic field are part of the vehicle, your body with its own consciousness supporting you in this journey. But it is about reknowing and seeing anew those things that you have been so used to. For you are not the same being that you were yesterday. You're not the same being you were literally 1 moment ago. And as you begin to allow yourself to see the differences, as you begin to play with the new technology that you are navigating the plane in, you will see just how magical this ride gets to be. You chose everything that you needed when you came into this plane. You chose all the experiences, you chose all of the tools and skills from your past lives, you chose all of the things that you needed to learn in order to have soul growth and evolution, and this is an accelerated learning period. You didn't come here for the normal few things that you came other lifetimes for. You came here to explode. You came here to explode in your consciousness, to take on things that just simply weren't possible in other lifetimes so that you could accelerate and grow. You've compacted many lifetimes into this one, those who hear these words, in order to release the balancing that was needed, in order to balance the energetic scales that you brought with you, so that at this point in time, that would be concluded, that those things wouldn't be limiting you or in any way holding you down. And that is so that as you step into this period more fully and as you embrace the light that is coming into your body, you are able to fully accelerate and activate all of those parts of yourself that you wanted to play with and experience and share in this lifetime. And so as you are sharing, as you understand and play with and talk about and begin to really understand how the vehicle, this light body that you are living within, works, so much more is available and accessible to you. And it is in the years to come that you become more familiar and more of you becomes activated. There's more of your spirit and body. You are walking more and more of the time in alignment with your true spirit. And as you do this, magic begins to appear before you. Things that you have desired show up before you even know that you have desired them. You are manifesting not by a struggle or trying, but you are receiving the flow of everything that you need in order to support you on the next step. And again, we say to you, release the desire that you need to have all of the answers, that you need to have all of the steps laid out before you take the next step. For in the energy and the time that you are in, it comes one step at a time. In every now moment, you are made aware of those things that you need to be aware of in order to take the next step. And then in that next moment, you are made aware of what you need to take that next step. And so does it take you being more comfortable with not knowing? Does it take you being more comfortable with the unknown? Absolutely. That is your challenge and opportunity at this time. Will you see it as a challenge and struggle, or will you see it as an opportunity and thrive? The choice is yours, you know. You are powerful beings of light, creating your reality within your own field all of the time. And so everything is a choice. We remind you again that everything is happening for you, that absolutely everything that is coming at you, that you are experiencing, is an opportunity for you to move through it, to learn from it, to experience it, to embrace it, and to move on. Because that thing will be the thing that you needed in order to get to the next step. And you cannot see it while you're going through it. It is the power of what you would call hindsight. It is what you see once you're through it that you say, oh my, that is exactly what I needed. I could never have done this thing. It's beyond my own imagination. It is so much more beautiful, so much more powerful, so much more effective. But you would never have got there if you hadn't gone through the experience you did. And so it comes back to reframing the perspective on how you see things, beginning to over and over, one step at a time, one thought at a time, one action at a time, choosing again to see, how is this happening for me? Because everything is happening for me. So how is this? How is this serving me? How am I benefiting from this circumstance that I'm in right now? You can do it. You are powerful. Claim your power. It is time for you to stand fully in your own knowing. Nobody is doing anything to you. Even in those darkest moments when you think, I could not have chosen this, it is an experience that you require at this point based on the choices made in order to move forward to the next higher step. You are always moving forward. Always, 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 without exception, you are moving forward. And you are on a spiral of evolution. As you choose, as you align to the highest, in your choice, in your intention to align to the highest, that is what happens. And you continue every step upwards as you continue to spiral and spiral and spiral upwards into more of being who you are, embodied as this divine being in the body you stand in. As your galactic family and as those higher consciousness, as the angels stand around and support you and view you and hold your vision for you of this new world of where you are free from the limitations that you have placed upon yourselves, we are seeing you in your fullness. As we know ourselves in fullness, we can see you in yours. And we gift you with that energy that supports you in aligning to the higher version of yourself, the higher divine aspect, that divine presence, if you will, that is ever in your heart center, ever connecting you to the divine presence, to the divine of all that is. You are supported and you are loved. And we look forward in the years and decades to come in being more closely tied, in more close relation with you as time moves on, in your time, of course. Allow yourself to be in the moment that you are in. Be fully you. Allow yourself to be more authentic in every moment. Allow yourself to be aware of those things that need to be shifted. Use the simple test of, how is this making me feel right now? If you are feeling good, if you're feeling inspired, if you are feeling light, if you are feeling excited, keep doing those things. That is your divine self supporting you. That is your own navigation system directing you in the right direction. For your highest. We say right only because you have this idea that it's the positive and pleasant experiences that guide you along. If you are feeling frustration, anger, fear, anything that you might consider bad, make a note of that. That is the flag being flown at you to say, hey, if you want to continue in a more positive, more pleasant experience, go the other direction. Change what you're doing. Make a new choice. Everything is choice. You are doing so well. We look forward to each of you as you continue this path, as you, many that are listening to this call, who are seeing these shifts, who are noticing the quicker manifestations, who are seeing the quick turnaround of your thought to outpicturing, as you are beginning to see things that you haven't seen, experience things you haven't experienced, as you are coming out the other side of some tumultuous times. We celebrate you and we cheer you on. Keep going. Keep noticing the small shifts. We are here with you. We are supporting you. We are just a thought away to align to us. We are here. We are supporting humanity. We are supporting those who are connecting and hearing these words. It has been such a pleasure to connect with you on this day. And for now, we step back. This has been the High Council of Orion. Blessings to you each. If you like that message from the High Council of Orion, please like it, share it, turn on notifications, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on other messages just for you.